Welcome to Thoughts on Thursday. It's Reverend Miller.
And Stuart Holmes.
We are almost done with June, moving into our summer worship. Technically, yesterday was the summer solstice, right? Wednesday the 21st. And we move into our summer worship. If you have not requested a hymn, there is a list of them. And just let me know, and we'll try to get your requested hymn in for this summer. This Sunday, the last Sunday of June, we're having Graduation Sunday, where we recognize our high school and college graduates. Everyone is so busy. We're not sure who's going to be able to make it. And sometime in June, we have Graduation Sunday. Sometime. And trying to coordinate everyone's busy schedule, it can be different days. It just happens to be the last Sunday of June for us this year. And so, as I looked at worship, and at first, when I read the scripture passages, Jeremiah and Matthew, they seemed a little harsh for Graduation Sunday. However, in both those passages, we really get a sense of God's calling on people's lives, and they're sending out, and that's what we're going to be focusing on. And what am I saying about the harsh? Well, the Jeremiah passage is Jeremiah 20, verses 7 through 13, where Jeremiah is lamenting. Many people call it a lament psalm. Oh, why have you called me, God? Why do I speak for you? It only causes me trouble. And then he says, when I try not to say anything, it's like a fire burning in my bones. He just has to speak on God's behalf. The Matthew passage, Matthew chapter 10, this is the sending of the disciples out. And prior to our passage, he says, I'm sending you out like sheep to the wolves.
Wow.
And then in our passage, he's saying, don't worry if people persecute and kill you. That's just
not
to be expected. So, okay, congratulations on graduating. We're now sending you out.
To the wolves.
To the wolves. So, but we're going to explore the lament side of that, the calling, and also God's protection and grace within those. So that's what we'll be looking at this Sunday. I think it'll be a great message. I hope we have lots of people. And we get to eat cake.
Eat cake and have it too.
Yes.
Or something like that.
So those are my thoughts for worship on our Graduation Sunday.
Well, I'm going to
Two wonderful passages.
I'm going to fill in the time.
Okay.
My turn?
Yep, your turn.
My turn.
You just warned us it's going to be long. Whoops.
Hold on to your hats. I'm playing two pieces by Jean Alain, who was a French composer in the 1940s. He was killed in World War II in 1940. Tragically, had he survived, most organists agree that he was destined to become probably one of the most renowned French composers. And you will see at his young age, I think he was 23 when he was killed.
Wow.
He just wrote phenomenal music. I started the taping with a piece called Le Jardin Suspendu. It is the suspended garden. And you talk about mystical. His inscriptions are always enlightening and on all his music, but he's written on this, and I'm going to have to read it. It's the hanging garden. It is the artist's perpetual ideal, pursued and fleeting. It is inaccessible and involatile refuge. That's a straight translation, and he does that. You can almost feel that that suspended feeling, and I'm going to just try to take up another part of it. that kind of feeling of mystical, and it just in the cathedral in France, it would have just kind of rolled on you. So that feeling of the suspended garden. Sorry. Just is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Then for the postlude, I'm playing Jean Allen's Litanies. And I have the inscription which says it all to me. His inscription reads, "When in its distress the Christian soul can find no more words to invoke God's memory, it repeats endlessly the same litany. For reason has reached its limit. Only faith can take it further." And to me, that inscription is just perfect for showing bringing to musical life this quote. A litany, as we know in our tradition, is a repeating. You'll say a short line or two prayer, and the congregation will respond with the same. Might be, "Lord, hear our prayer." Yeah. So he's picked out a plain chant to use. And then he takes that and he works his magic with it. And he develops that theme. So over and over again, he brings that into play. Litany. Two pieces that are very French in feeling and contemporary, and unless I think the novice, unless they hear or read the inscriptions, you lose part of what the organist is playing. So I'm hoping, I've written this in the bulletin, and I'm hoping that it's going to help people understand.
Sounds good.
That's
it?
That's it.
That wasn't too long.
No, I got done shorter than I thought I was.
So these are our thoughts as we prepare for worship on Sunday, Graduation Sunday, the last Sunday in June. We hope to see you either here in person or on YouTube or Facebook later in the day. And have a great day.
I'll bring, for closing off this moment, the ending of the litanies, which again brings in that theme.